Ken Walker, another guy that I think just this every single week we see a better version of him in this offense. This week in particular, I mentioned it. Even though we're seeing some of the building blocks of the running game, we're seeing it get going. We're seeing explosive plays, and we're seeing him stick with it even when it's not always working. So it's still effective within the framework of the operation of the offense. There were still some plays, especially on Thursday night against Arizona, where the old wiring, right, the old dysfunction of him kind of spinning out of plays that he should stick with and put his shoulder down, reared their head again about a half dozen times against the Cardinals, even though overall he had a pretty solid game. This one I thought he was almost perfect, and really seemed to have. He's developing a feel in this wide zone scheme for where the seams are and where to make the cuts, and then he's being more decisive. And he's been healthy. He's staying healthy through 5 games, all through training camp. That was a concern. And I was starting to think that the coaching staff and Mike McDonald were getting kind of perturbed with him, right? And that there was talk that it might even be a timeshare and that Zach Charbonnet might actually be running back 1 and Walker would be the complementary piece. He's the most explosive guy. And so to see him do what he's doing behind that line, I think is really, really encouraging. And then my last one's going to be a shocker.